Prime Minister Narendra Modi will interact with Chief Ministers of all states via video conferencing this evening to discuss on COVID-19 situation and vaccination rollout. And single-day spike of above 16,000 new COVID-19 cases have taken India's tally above 1 crore 4,66,000, recovery rate above 96%. Hello and welcome to Back News. You're watching Afternoon News. I'm IBETHOI THOKCHOM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will interact with the Chief Ministers of all states this evening via video conferencing. COVID-19 situation and vaccination rollout scheduled to begin on January 16 will be discussed in the virtual meeting. It may be mentioned that Drugs Controller General of India has granted emergency use authorization or accelerated approval for 2 vaccines, Covishield and Covaxin. The rollout of COVID-19 vaccine will provide priority to around 3 crore healthcare and frontline workers, followed by those above 50 years of age and those under 50 groups with comorbidities numbering around 27 crores. The Co-Win Vaccine Delivery Management System will provide real-time information of vaccine stocks, their storage temperature and individualized tracking of vaccine beneficiaries. India's COVID-19 tally has reached 1 crore with 4,66,595. With 16,311 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. On the positive note, India's active COVID-19 cases have come down to 2,22,526 in the last 24 hours, raising the recovered cases to 1 crore 92,909. Country's recovery rate touches 96.43%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, death toll has reached 1,51,160. Kerala has the highest infection of above 64,000 active cases, followed by Maharashtra with above 55,000 active cases. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 9 crore 7 lakh people and above 1 crore 9 lakh 43,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 6 crore 48 lakh 25,000. USA has the highest infection of above 90 lakh 50,000 active cases in the world, followed by India and Brazil. While China, from where the pandemic started, stands at 82nd position with 673 active cases of COVID-19. In the northeast states, Assam's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 2,16,590, out of which 3,014 are active cases. Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 28,660, out of which 490 are active cases. Sikkim's COVID tally has reached 5,988, out of which 351 are active cases. Meghalaya's tally has reached 13,611, out of which 155 are active cases. Nagaland's COVID tally has reached 11,978, out of which 116 are active cases. Arunachal's COVID-19 tally has reached 16,772 and active cases are 66. Tripura's COVID tally has reached 33,304, out of which 50 are active cases, and there are 92 active cases of COVID-19 in Mizoram. In Bihar, random COVID tests will be undertaken from today in all educational institutions, including schools. The decision has been taken after positive cases were reported in 2 government schools of Manga and 1 school from Gaya district. Principal Secretary Education Department Sanjay Kumar said schools will be closed after detection of even a single positive case. He said instruction has been given to educational institutions to follow COVID protocols strictly. Meanwhile, Bihar is reporting more recoveries than fresh corona cases. World Health Organization team of international experts tasked with investigating the origins of coronavirus will arrive in China on January 14. The team initially planned to travel to China in early January. WHO Chief Tedros Ghebreyesus has said that the arrival was delayed because Beijing had not authorized their entry. The National Health Commission, which announced the date is in an official statement, did not elaborate on the team's itinerary. It may be recalled that the pandemic first emerged in the central Chinese city of Wuhan in late 2019. Building on research conducted over the past year, the 10 international experts are expected to make in-depth epidemiologic, virologic, serologic assessments of people and animals in a trip that is under the joint jurisdiction of the World Health Organization and the Chinese government. The team is expected to travel to central China to study how and where COVID-19 might have appeared to help prevent further SARS-CoV-2 virus introductions and new viruses in the future. Farmers in THOKCHOM district have started harvesting organic turmeric. THOKCHOM Organic Producers Company had planted organic turmeric at THOKCHOM Kuman Kerjing Hill under Manipur Organic Mission Agency of Manipur Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department. Over 500 farmers of THOKCHOM Organic Producers Company started carrying out turmeric harvesting since yesterday. A team led by MoMA Project Director K. Devdatta inspected the harvesting scene. Speaking on the sidelines, he said that there are 15 farmers producers companies in Manipur under MoMA. K. Devdatta said THOKCHOM Organic Producers Company is one of the best performing companies in a short period of time.
Masina Sangsel Laiva Manglum, the Pavarum, Hen Pagat Parum, the Progress Site, Sangsel Laivasi, Atopa APC, Siting already, Sinayam Hele, Manipur, Zikpauda, Manipur Organic Mission Agency Makada, Primary Producer Company, Taramangasi, Ahan Phase Gisuyori, CD Anisu Phase, Touching, Phase Anisu Phase, the Asukam Yang. Chokhatpa APC hay taragadi THOKCHOM APC na number 1 koina parameter kaya ma yengaga haibani na ahanba hogdorko matamda sigi farmers producer company si form tawagi matang doida asomda mamang lomda koigi office ka leiba do aduma amu anirak ubasida sigi APC si soidana afaba APC ma oigini habise idi matamduda already khang.
RIMS hospital staff condoled the untimely demise of Professor of RIMS Microbiology Department, Dr. Pratita Devi Pukrambam. Hospital staff led RIMS Director Professor A. Santa held a condolence meet at RIMS A block today. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on seizure of suspected heroin number 4 from a truck at North AOC by a team of Imphal Police Station. Keep watching Impact News.
Solar water heater available 150 LPD. Please contact Farmson, Hairangoitong West, Ningthemsa Karong, Imphal West. Contact number 961239130 9862669522.
Ichabu mahitam hanba habasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjuningai oiraba, mahei tampam ama oiriba, khwaidigi junaraba mafamda semgatlaba, CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Icha singbu admission tawidana mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba, khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu, icha gi phazabalam chak sajati ahombadu ubiu, Slopland Public School Khongjom.
IBETHOI Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, specified as a financial institution by the Ministry of Finance, Government of India under SURFACE Act 2002. First license holder public limited housing finance company in the entire northeastern region of India, completed its 15 years of service. Provides home loan with the subsidy amount up to Rs 2.67 lakh under PMAY Credit Link Subsidy Scheme, PMAY CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Government or private employees, businessmen can apply. For more details, kindly contact IBETHOI Housing Finance Company Limited or reporter on Mamlaikai Imphal.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Afternoon News. A team of Imphal Police Station has seized a Tata truck for carrying suspected heroin number 4 at North AOC. Acting on a tip-off, the team led by OC Imphal Police Station intercepted the Tata truck coming from Lilong towards Guwahati at North AOC on January 9 afternoon. The team recovered the contraband drugs concealed inside 105 stop caps found inside the head cap box of the truck. Driver of the truck, seized trucks and the vehicles have been handed over to Imphal police station for further legal actions. Police has also registered a suo motu case against the incident. Air India's longest direct flight from San Francisco to Bengaluru with an all-women cockpit crew successfully landed in Kempegowda International Airport at around 3:45 a.m. today. The national carrier had said on Saturday that this flight would be the longest commercial flight in the world to be operated by an Indian airline, and the total flight time on this route will be of more than 17 hours depending on the wind speed on that day. The direct distance between the two cities at opposite ends of the world is 13,993 kilometers with a time zone change of around 13.5 hours. Union Civil Aviation Minister Hardip Puri said on Twitter, "Women professionals of Indian civil aviation have created history and that it is a moment to cherish and celebrate." He congratulated Captain Joya Agarwal, Captain Papagari Thanmai, Captain Akansha Sonware and Captain Sivani of Flight A176 for flying over North Pole to land in Bengaluru from San Francisco. Ministry of Road Transport and Highways had issued a notification to facilitate the issuance of international driving permit for Indian citizens whose IDP has expired while they are aboard. After this amendment, Indian citizens can apply for renewal through Indian embassies and missions abroad, from where these applications will move to the Vahan portal in India to be considered by the concerned road transport officers. The international driving permit will be couriered to the citizen at his or her address abroad by the respective RTOs. The notification also removes the condition of a medical certificate and a valid visa at the time of making the request for the IDP in India. The idea is that a citizen who has a valid driving license should not have a requirement for another medical certificate. Further, there are countries where the visa is issued on arrival or visa is issued at the last moment, and in such cases, visa is not available when applying for the IDP in India before travel. Therefore, IDP application can now be made without visa. The 51st International Film Festival of India will be held in Goa from January 16 to 24. Taking into account the corona pandemic, IFFI is holding its first ever hybrid film festival. This year, IFFI will organize a few of its events on the OTT platform for its audience. It includes retrospective films like Lifeless, Bad Education and Volver of Spanish filmmaker Pedro Almodovar and The Square and Force Majeure of Swedish film director Ruben Östlund. Besides, the festival will have master classes and in-conversation sessions at OTT platform. Bangladesh will be this edition's country in focus, which is a special segment that recognizes the cinematic excellence and contributions of the country. Four films will be showcased in this section: Jibon Dhuli by Tanvir Mokamel, Mekmala by Jahidur Rahim Anjan, Under Construction by Rubaiyat Hussain, and Sincerely Yours Dhaka by 11 individual directors. Now the sports news. Kerala Blasters defeated Jamshedpur FC 3-2 at the 54th match of the ongoing 7th Indian Super League at Tilak Maidan Stadium yesterday. Goa is hosting the league under the aegis of All India Football Federation. For the winners, Jordan Murray scored 1 goal at 22nd minute and Costa Namoinezo scored 2 goals at 79th and 82nd minute. While for the losing team, Nirijas Vasquez scored 2 goals at 36th and 84th minute of the match. ATK Mohan Bagan will play against Mumbai City FC in the league's 55th match at Fatoda Stadium tonight at 7:30. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will interact with Chief Ministers of all states via video conferencing this evening to discuss on COVID-19 situation and vaccination rollout. And single day spike of above 16,000 new COVID-19 cases have taken India tally above 1,4,56,000. Recovery rate above 96%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great Sunday afternoon. Stay safe.